Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. All the buses are going out for another day of routes and stuff. And, well, we've been busy since the last episode. Obviously, we've got Manchester City Centre, Manchester City Centre South, Manchester North. We'll figure it out in the coming days. Buses are starting to go on the routes. And we've got a very heavy density of bus routes. And I've now added a new depot. I've been working really hard on it. Working very hard on getting the Bolton South depot up and running. If we head over there now, we're obviously in debt at the moment. I've hired 230 staff. And if you look at the skills, some are still trainees, some are still novices. We're wanting to get them upgraded. I've spent 400 and odd thousand on getting people done, and obviously the upgrades and bus replacements, bus stops, all that. Spent quite a lot of money. Just get another influx of money in the carrying the passengers. We'll play that today. As for passenger numbers, we got 317,000 on a Sunday, 537,000 on the Saturday, and obviously we saw what happened here with the excess amount of passengers. But yeah, so Bolton South is going to be our new bus route. And with our new bus route being Bolton South, we're going to be mainly focusing on Bolton routes coming up. Now, we have some implemented already. If we have a look on the schedule, we have the 20A, which obviously is Bolton to Trafford Centre. We now have a new 22, which isn't activated yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to insert an additional bus from here. Insert that bus onto it. So it's currently running out of Rochdale at the moment, but obviously when we get Bolton all sorted out, it'll be running out of Bolton. And then we also have the 36, the 34, and then I think we've got a few more. Have a quick look through. The 90s are over that way, so it's Bury. We did have more bus routes here, I think. I'm just trying to remember which ones they are. Basically, as long as it gets highlighted, that'll be one of the buses we use. The 471, there we go. That's one of them. So that's currently running out of Rochdale. I think it is Bolton to Rochdale, but it just means we can take another bus route out for the time being. We've got a few long distance bus routes, and we'll figure that one out as we go. Going further down the line, we've got the 507, which is another Bolton bus route. The 524, which is another Bolton bus route. The 533, the 544, and that's a different route altogether. That's Farnsworth. So if there's a Farnsworth bus station, we can probably get that onto the Farnsworth bus station. But yeah, for the time being, we've got bus routes. We've got bus routes we can start moving over with. We have some bus routes that I've got a list of how many bus routes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bus routes we can add to the Bolton area. And we're starting off that obviously with, we've got the 22 out today as one of the new bus routes, but that's not included in the number I've just said. And we've got a few more. But obviously once we get Bolton up and running, we can start adding the bus routes here. So with that being said, I'm just going to have to go into Bolton, go to staff. You're ill till Monday. It is Monday, so you're going to not be ill anymore. We're going to save a bit more money, then we're going to start upgrading, sending the drivers off to training. I want them at least advanced in Bolton, like everything else. As long as they are minimum advanced buses, then that is good with me. How we're doing down here? Doing not bad. But yeah, I want a minimum of advanced trainers, advanced bus drivers. I'm just going to go through, train everyone, and I'll be back in a few moments' time once I've run out of money, to be fair. Okay, I've sent all the novices off to train apart from the one trainee. So now we're literally just waiting on getting a bus, getting enough money to purchase a bus, and that driver being back from being ill. And the first bus is going to cost us 46.5, I want to say. Apparently buses are not assigned. Is a bus broken? I'm guessing the bus is broken. Oh, we've got no battery. That'd be why you got taken off. You repaired. I'm going to keep on top of all this, because some of the buses just get absolutely obliterated in repair costs. But with that being said, they're all done. They're all up and running. So basically, like I say, I will transfer all of the buses over to Bolton. That need to be transferred over to Bolton. So like the 20A, the 22A, the 20A, the 22, the 36, the 37, the 507, whichever buses I've got at the moment that I don't have to upgrade, don't have to build, I can get them transferred over as soon as they're available to. And that means we can start purchasing buses for the bus fleet for this route. So this will be the bus 500. Here we go. Let me make sure they are unnumbered correctly. All you need is a fresh set of tyres and the upgrades, which is perfect. And that'll be our first bus in this depot. Now, it doesn't take. We can't run a bus service off one bus now. Or one bus. We can't run a network off one bus, so we're obviously going to need to buy more buses. So, how much is going to be our next cheapest bus? 57,000 still. Still pretty expensive. Is Miss ill? Is it Mr.? Are you still ill? You are. I want to send you on training. But you're not going to let me because you're still ill. Okay. Let's offer 55,000, just shy, and we still got it. Great. You numbered up 501. Got 401, 501, nearly messed up there. All you need is new brake pads and the upgrades, and then obviously painted, and you're ready to go. That is pretty, it's just that simple now. So we just need to keep getting on money. Oh, someone gave us a low review, so we're now back to 4.9. I think it was when we ran out of internet on those really busy days, so stuff like that happens. There's nothing really we can do. Are you not ill anymore? You're still ill. I'm going to have to send you out on Tuesday, aren't I? If we can run a bus off here from tomorrow, that'd be amazing. 45, you send you the offer, there you go. Get you painted. Get you painted. Get you numbered. Get you numbered, repaired, and then you have to paint it after you're all sorted. You only need one of everything. There we go. Our third bus. Like I say, we're just going to make every bus, all the buses, the same. And we've run out of second-hand buses to buy, which is not good for us because we do need a lot more buses. But yeah, I've got a list of a load of bus routes I can build to then start getting implemented into the Bolton routes. But that'll take some time as well. I think the main ones I want to move over first will be the 22 and the 20. We'll just slowly move them up one bus route at a time. Move them over. and get them implanted that way. Any second-hand buses to buy? No, I'll have to buy a brand new one. Nearly enough to buy 2 brand new ones, but we'll buy 1 brand new one for now. Keep it going. Get this numbered up to 3. Yep. You painted. Surely 4 buses should be enough to run a network off. We have another bus, maybe, well, 5 buses will be. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens when it comes through. So you're going to be 504, do 504, get you repaired. You have a lot to repair, and it's going to cost a lot of money. And then I need that much to upgrade that as well. Are you still ill? You are still ill. You just not be ill anymore, please. That'll be great, thank you. Right, that bus is getting repaired and upgraded, which is good. I know there's another Bolton one up here. I don't know about Bury at the moment, where bus depots are. So we're going to have to kind of have a little idea of where buses to go for those for the time being. But I know, obviously, there's a lot of buses we can purchase and upgrade, or bus routes we can build up. That'll be great when we're able to. Keep clicking the wrong button. There's that. That'll be 05. So we've now got 6 buses. That'd definitely be enough to run a network off tomorrow, or 1 route off tomorrow to move it over. And we just need to get a few more if we can. I know we've got a few routes that just run out of Bolton, so I might just move those over first. So it'll be like this one, which is the 544, the 533 and 507. Might move them over now, move it over in the morning. So that goes. Are you still ill? You're still ill. Wow. Really milking that, aren't you? Being ill. There you go. Accepted that. We've got another bus that's up for sale. Need to get in that as well. Oh wow, you need a lot of repairs. That's probably why you took such a low ball offer. I don't know if we're going to have enough to buy another bus after this as well. We'll see. Anyway, we've got 7 buses. 7 buses should be enough to run those little routes before we start moving any other routes over. That is good. How much is it for 1 more bus? Oh, we've got quite a few buses at the end of the day for sale. I don't think we're going to complete enough tours to get that bonus, but that would be good if we did. Everything's just going through. Upgrades, great. Right, so let me write these 3 numbers down. So the 507, 533, the 544, and I think there's one down here, the 524. What's the 524 go? Is Bury to there, so that might be the one after it. 524 will be the 4th bus route we add onto it before we went and started in 20A, 2, and what the routes were there? 36, 37. So add those over if we can. Get more money coming through, which is good. So yeah, we're basically just focusing on Bolton today. Getting the Bolton depot up and running. If we get another 1,000 routes by the end of the day, that'd be very good for us. Are you ready to get painted? Yeah, you are. There we go. What's our cheapest one we can purchase? 44.5, I think. We'll offer 44.5 when we get 44.5. So yeah, this has basically just been my life as well. Is just making sure we can purchase the buses, getting enough money to purchase the next bus, getting the people in the depot upgraded to the correct, at least a minimum of being an advanced driver. So getting the driver level upgrade, which is the main thing, because we don't want our bus drivers just crashing out or taking the wrong turns or getting a speeding ticket or anything like that. Don't want anything of that. And we're not going to be able to get another bus. So, what buses did I say we were starting off with? 507. Going to move you over to Bolton. 533. Move you over to Bolton. 544. Move you over to Bolton. And we're going to try and move that over to Bolton. We're going to see what it's like for tomorrow. If I can assign all of them, I'll assign all of them. If I can't, then I'm going to have to take some routes off from here. Move you back over to Rochdale. What was the other one that went down south? Move you back over to Rochdale. So I've got... should I have two routes on here? I'm hoping it can handle 2 routes for tomorrow. No. Okay, so we can't even handle 2 routes. So which one makes us the most money? Definitely. That makes us 120. Yeah, so that one makes us a bit more money. Can I run it off one? I'm missing 1. Okay. That starts at 2, or 210, or 215. And I can stick that on there. There, I can run one route off the buses we have at the moment. How often are those buses then? Let's show the timetable. How often are they? They're every 20 minutes. Okay. Well, that's fine. Every 20 minutes to go that way. We've got one bus off our network. Let's cross that bus off. Now, on our network. On the new network, that is. We're going to go... oh, we only made 4,000 on Sunday. Yikes, that was an expensive day. Anyway, let me go around all the depots, make sure everything is fully repaired, all the buses are fully repaired and all that good stuff. Which obviously some of these aren't. Once these are all... oh, and then once it's the next day, we'll bring you back in and carry on progressing through getting our new network, our new depot up and running, fully functional. And is the next day. Buses are coming out from Rochdale. Our Bolton buses haven't left the depot yet because we're being smart by how we're distributing our bus workloads. Well, for the time being, we've only got 1 bus coming out of the Bolton depot, so we'll see how that goes. There we go. Buses start to come out the depot. They are running this one route. Makes sense. It works. It'll do for us. It'll do good. Yeah, that's the main thing. Anyway, it's just good. We've got buses coming out of the depot. We're going to have to start getting upgrades as soon as we can. I say upgrades. As soon as this gets hit and we get our money back in the green, we can get our driver that was ill from a trainee, get them into training to become a minimum advanced. And then from that, we can just carry on building through it all. At the back of our main depot, the counters aren't even open yet for people to start buying tickets. This number should start skyrocketing as well once people come into here, which will be really good. I like how people come through here just so they could go over that way, because it works out somehow easier for them to pathfind to it. I don't know how that works, but either way, Bolton buses are running, and it is good. So that means we're probably going to have a few less buses, or a few more buses here. So there's a few buses that aren't going to be on routes. So we could add more routes in, but like I say, we want to focus on the Bolton routes at the time being to get them implemented. I know I need to get like a north upgrade, or at least a west upgrade, so I think there's some bus routes that go over to here or up a bit more, but there's some bus routes I can implement in the middle. And we're going to slowly build up on that as well. Like I say, for the time being, we're probably going to just swap over buses. Like, we've got the 507. If we had the 533 on, so that's the two routes that go up this way. That's been the 533 this way, the 507 this way. So they're all going to be out of this depot shortly. How are we done with our bus stops? Have we had to upgrade any bus stops recently? There is some bus stops that need upgrading. And we need 1,200 to do that. I think it'll probably be some of the bus routes I've added for the 22, which is one of the new routes that started today. Obviously, it's making money already, which is good to see. And obviously, I've kind of shuffled about some of the bus routes as well from that are out of Manchester City Centre and Manchester City South. Just so they can be better adapted. So for like buses routes from here, they either terminate over here, or in Manchester. So they kind of can go between this route, these routes over this way, and obviously terminating in Manchester as well. So they're kind of going all here, there, and everywhere. It makes it better. Here is obviously a bus that terminates in Manchester that goes more north. Got some money coming in now, so I can get you on training straight away. I should be able to send you on your second training before the end of the night. I should be able to start purchasing more buses, which I can. Can I offer you that much? You're going to accept it. Perfect. So now I've got 8 buses in the depot. Even though it's 507, it starts off at 500. You guys know the drill. You guys know math. All good. Bus is upgrading. Let's get our next bus coming in. And then I can, like I said, move over the 533 for Wednesday service. So on Wednesday service, we'll have the 553 and the 507 out of this depot. And obviously, like I say, we'll move over our network now to move over the network before we start adding more buses, more routes in to the network. So obviously, it's all well and good having the routes out and about, but if we don't have the depot covered for the network, we don't have the buses in the depot to cover the new network, then what's the point in building that new network? And we're back to a 5-star rating. Right. Next one is 50,000 for us to do, so we'll be able to get that today. If I can get up to about 14 buses, I want to say, that should be enough for our next lot. You know, if you're 49, you're going to accept. Very good. So that should be our 10th bus, unless I've got math wrong. Yeah, that's our 10th bus. Very good. How many more? We've got one more on sale on the second-hand market, unless it gets sold before we can purchase it, which will not be good. Weekly ticket holders, we need to boost. So we need obviously more network in the Bolton area. That'll help bolster that. Yeah, we should be pretty good though. We're on track for what we're wanting to do. Like I say, if we get up to 15 buses, we should have clearly enough to get 2 routes on, maybe even 3 for the day. Come on. I'm not even sure if the Bolton terminus areas are covered, if that makes sense. I don't think I don't know if they're all upgraded. They should be. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be. Now be painted. I'll check that out in a. Oh, we're missing bus apparently. Driver, I'm not sure. Anyway, like I say, we've got 4 buses there that haven't got anything on the routes at the moment, which is amazing. Do we have a second-hand bus for sale? We don't have any more second-hand buses. You're getting yourself upgraded. Let's pause so I can head up to the Bolton to have a look around here. How are we doing on our routes? It's only been going for a day, but it's got 11,000 on a day, which is not bad. Bad at all. We're in profit, definitely. We're getting 1.2 million a day. Yeah. We're doing very good. I need to upgrade the... That's what I was doing. I was upgrading the buses. Bus stops. Let me pause the time. Everything is getting a bit hectic. And we're looking at the terminuses to make sure they were fully upgraded. Which they are. Is there a terminus over here? Where is the terminus, or is it just one full route? Or is that the terminus? That is the terminus, and it is fully upgraded. That is good. Bolton should already be upgraded, so we don't have to worry about that. Do we have another second-hand bus ready to purchase? We do. You know, if you're 39,100, you accepted. We've got another one up for sale. Good to see. Get this one numbered up, get it repaired. All that good stuff. Get you painted. We're just going to keep boosting our coverage and our network. You're getting repaired. How much is our next cheapest bus? 57,000. Okay. You're delayed on repairs. Perfect. Let's see how our other buses are looking. If they are in need of repairs, which we do. You're a battery problem, so that's probably why the bus wasn't able to go. No problems here. What about replacement parts? Batteries have gone down a few. Let me order 2 of them. Some brakes. We'll order a bit of everything. Don't need them to because they're fine. It's just these that go pretty quick. We'll order it for tomorrow to save us a bit of money. I'll have a look around. That's not too busy either. And we've gone up to 79% of the population with our buses. Really good. That is really good. Okay. We should now be nearing, or we've already surpassed buying another bus. Getting this numbered up. 512, get it paired. Get the upgrades scheduled. There we go. So come tomorrow, we should have no issue with sending off another bus into this network, which will be the 533. And then we'll just, like I say, slowly add more buses to the network to see how many more we need. So over to this side. Any more cheap buses? No. I have to buy a brand new bus to add to the network. Fine, so we can just do that, get it numbered. There we go. So that's all sorted. You still need to repair and upgrade. Taking some time, which is not good. It's never good. You're going to be ready to purchase in a second. There we go. You're now getting upgraded. You can now get painted. You can now be numbered. Phone number. Delay in replacement parts delivery. Okay, so that's not good because we've just ordered replacement parts, but it's not the end of the world because we've got parts in place anyway. Unless that just means we're going to have a load of buses break down tonight, which we hope we don't have. We offer you that much, which you're going to accept, which is great. I've got more than the buses I wanted for the next day. Get you painted. Get you painted. Got plenty of buses to purchase. Accepted. That's good. Might even try and move over 2 bus networks this time. New tires, new brakes. Upgrades scheduled. You painted. You're still on training till about 10 PM. That's fine. We can send you straight on training straight after that. You're basically going to have 24 hours of straight training on bus driving. In real life, that sounds absolutely appalling and dangerous, but that's fine. Nice, you accepted our very low offer. We've nearly got 20 buses in this depot straight off the bat on day 2. Get 18 so far, which is, like I say, we might be able to get 2 more buses off this network, which would be the 533 and the 544. Here's to hoping we can. Now be painted, not save, load. Apply. What's our next cheapest one? 52,000. Expensive. When you come back on the hour, we'll be able to plonk you back into training. You're going to go from trainee to probably to novice. painted. Okay, so you're now novice. We'll train you again. We still only have up to advanced, but advanced is still better than anything below that. As for getting more buses for the day, we might be all bussed out because of the income. Let's have a look at moving over this depot to Bolton. And we have a few buses spare. Then we were going to change the 544 as well. That over to Bolton. Are they all? Yes. They can all just work. Great. Now we need a 524. Which I don't think we're going to be able to move the 524 over. But we could try and just see what happens. We're 4 buses off. I can stick you there because you're going to be a later start. Or you need an earlier start. Anything starting after 12:30. Anything starting after 12:55. No. We've got 4 more buses there that I don't think we're going to be able to insert onto the route. That we can. We can input what? We can put... No? That there. 1 o'clock. That's a 2. That'll be 10 minutes. We don't want that. We can do that there, though. 12:55. Anything finishes before 12:55 or 1:05? No, but I've got 2 buses there that we could potentially save over to tomorrow and we get another bus. Probably not, though, because I've just realised how many buses we have. Let's move that back over to Rochdale. Everything assigned, and we know we were a few buses off. But as we're doing this, we're freeing up more buses in here. Which is good for us. It'll be very good for us. We're just going to have to look at, obviously, adding more in future. Well, or a future date, which will be probably tomorrow. But yeah, all these buses are now heading back to the depots, probably, finishing off. Have a look to see if there's any broken that needs repairs. There we go. Pause it just so things don't lag. Don't have any broken buses here now. Yeah, we're doing very well. We're slowly creeping towards our maximum internet the day, which for us is not good at all. But we're still making decent profit on the day. We're not making as much as $1 million on the day. That's because we are investing a lot into things. Like we're investing $500,000 a day into not only buses, but that was buses and training, replacement parts, bus equipment. So we're spending the money we're making, which is what the thing is. And we've got a city festival Friday and Saturday. That'll be a good big bonus increase. So we need to try and get as many buses moved over as we can and more bus routes implemented for Friday and Saturday to get all that coverage very well, obviously. I'm going to let it go for another day, though. Is that not repaired? No, we've got another broken bus there. No more broken there. Any broken here? No. And any broken here? No. So we're all sorted for now. We're definitely expanding rapidly. And now we just need to wait for our buses to come out in the morning. And I'll see you back when they do. And we're back. So buses are going out. Starts the day. Obviously, these two bus routes, the 507 and the 533, being covered by Bolton South Depot. Which there is a depot that could do Bolton North. So in the future, I think that's going to be our second next one. That'll be our next one we do. So we'll probably do a Bolton North to cover all the ones that are doing the north side and the Bolton itself. Bolton South will probably do intercity, so like the 28, the 22, the 471, the 36 to 37, and any buses that start off at Farnsworth. Which I think is the 512 and the 513. If they start at Farnsworth, we'll get them set up as well. Just so things start averaging out a lot more. So there's obviously, if these routes are going out constantly and out of Bolton constantly, then that's fine. These will be for the longer routes, the intercity routes, and that kind of stuff. That'll be a lot better, more likely. Because a lot of buses then will start going further afield as well. Because if we, like I say, we can upgrade, we might be able to upgrade the map to include Blackpool again in the future because we've got so many map upgrades possible. So if we upgrade to Blackpool, how are we going to do a Blackpool to Manchester route? We might have like a depot in Preston and do like that way, but it'll be an interesting route nonetheless to try and start implementing those routes. What we probably might do if we use a depot in Manchester for it, the Manchester to Blackpool one will go out super early to make money on the outward journey, and then obviously it'll be working on the inward journey as well, and stuff like that. So that's where we're gonna have to start doing a lot more logistics wise. Obviously, Bolton. Obviously, all these routes we've done now, like a Bolton bus might stop in Manchester and finish in Manchester, then have to come all the way back up to Bolton for the depot. Which, in real life, if you all own different depots, if you're like, well, your bus, you finish in Manchester today, you pull up in Manchester, and that's your end of your route. If you finish in Bolton, you finish in Bolton today, and that's the end of your route, kind of thing. They kind of more interweave the network rather than having just one buses. Like one depot is in charge of all the routes for that one depot. They might kind of interlink between them. So that is future ideas. We need to obviously now is our staff member still training until 10 AM. Fine. We have plenty of buses for sale. We just need the money. We just need that money right now to start buying these buses, which we should make pretty quickly. Because obviously the money's coming in. But yeah. We're coming off training soon as well. And you're advanced. Perfect. So all of our bus drivers are ready to work. Statistics-wise, like I say, our passenger numbers are just increasing. Obviously, utilization's gone a bit low. But I think that's just because that's how it works. Obviously, a high utilization here is 60%. We want to kind of keep it in the 40s because that means that buses can be repaired, washed, replaced, upgraded and all that in the run. What's the cheapest one here? It should be you. Let's get you purchased first. And with that purchase, we're going to go straight up and renumber it, which I completely forgot what number we're on. This will be 18. There we go. Get this repaired, which is just new brakes in that. It needs a very, very deep clean. That's no issue whatsoever. And then we just need to get the next money to add the next bus, which would be you. Is the cheapest bus? 35 and a half, basically. 45 and a half, sorry. So as soon as we hit 45 and a half, we're gonna... Oh no, you're the cheapest. What are we doing then? 44. When we hit 44 by this one. Go. Now we've got 20 buses in this depot. Go off to repairs, then get your upgrades. And the next one is the cheapest, which is you. You're going to want 46 to get you. 45 and a half. Too long to do. We need quite a lot more weekly ticket holders, which is going to take us a while to get towards. But we'll get there in the end. You upgraded. Painted. You painted. Get our next bus lined up to purchase. Nah, but wait, because that's just a bit too high. Bus is broken. Oh, you need a new battery. That is quite a hefty thing to be broken. But at least we've got replacement buses for if anything like that was to happen. Which it did, so. We're doing good. Look at the marketplace. Our next one. That much. Accept it. Great. Get you numbered up. Paired and everything in for an upgrade. Get you scheduled to paint. This is where things start to chug in the save. Because of how much we have, how many buses we have. Because we've got over 400 buses in total. Nearly reaching 500 in total. And we've got a phone number. So we've nearly got 450 buses. Your bus driver, you're requesting days off. That's okay. Can I purchase a bus? Yes, I can. Gonna accept it as well. Perfect. 522, great. New tyre. Definitely need a battery recharge. Here we go. So our next one will be our 450th bus in total. And that'll be an insane amount of buses we've got. I just want to have another look at these routes that get us so much per week, because like they get us anywhere from 4,000 to 29,000 a week. And if we look at all of our buses, all of our bus routes, 23,021 is this one, which hasn't even been going for a week, so we don't know how much that makes. The 70, that hasn't been going for a week, so that's not full. This one is T-bus routes merged together, so that's fine. The 125 is a bit of a small bus route, but it adds more coverage. Have a look at how this is. So they're not expecting many buses, so I might actually just re-optimize that. We'll optimize on that. Edit timetable. Every 45 minutes. There's not really anything I can do to optimize that apart from make them every 90. Make them every 90. And then going to change the times. That'll work for... Right. Add 45 minutes to there, it will be 55. That'll be 55 again. So it should work out that it's only using, like it's using less buses. Do those Saturday and Sunday, take that one off. That would have to be 6:55. Work. Yeah. Let's optimize that and see if that then makes us more money. Let's have another look. 406. Where are we? 406. That's just the Rochdale route. Edit timetable, look in easy mode. That needs one bus. It's 45 minutes each. That's just a circular route anyway. No, we'll leave it because there's nothing really we can do. If it's one route, it's using a double decker anyway, so fine. The long established one, but that's like I say, not much. That one, another long established route. Every half an hour. Why are you every half an hour? Move it to every hour. Okay. That one's okay. If it's making over 20,000, we're not going to touch it. But yeah, just optimizing those because we've got multiple other bus routes that can pick up the slack. Yeah. Fine. Bus optimizations is a very, very kind of cursed route sometimes. Okay. $38 there then, isn't it? Yeah. That's been assigned to CC. That's good. I just realised we've got 100,000. What am I doing? You should buy more buses. There we go. You should be being painted. You should be numbered. Three. You upgraded. Get you those. Get you numbered. 24. There we go. So we've broken our 450 buses. We've now got 451. Have enough to buy another new bus. Now 5, 4, 2, 5. There we go. This can now be painted. We have another second hand to buy. No, I don't, so we have to buy a brand new one again. Buy another brand new bus, just began. Numbered. But in 79%. We need to get that up. Get that very much up. Okay, we're still getting a lot of good stuff. Good feedback from people. Definitely should be able to move over the 5 to 4 tomorrow. And then work on the 20 and the 22 for the next day. But yeah, we've nearly spent another $500,000 on buses today again. Okay. Let's purchase another second-hand bus, or just go for another brand new one? Probably another brand new one, but we're not going to have enough for it. We are going to be able to do is just go. You are going to now go to Bolton. Everything gets scheduled. Oh, we've got a bus free. Can I get the 20 over as well? Probably not, but try. Yeah. The 20 is going to take up a lot more buses than we think. Even if I go to edit timetable and go to easy mode, how many buses is it saying? 10. So we're going to need at least another 10 buses before we can add another bus on. So that means we can still add the 524, which I think is the Bolton, the Bury bus? Bolton to Bury? Yeah. So we've added that on, which is good. And I don't think there's any second-hand buses to buy. We'll wait till the end of the night, because there might be just enough to get another bus. There we go. Accepting that, great. Get you numbered up to 27. D527. Stuff on for repair, get your stuff on for upgrades. We have to get you painted up as well. And that's another bus down for the depot. We're over a quarter filled. Nearly a third filled as well, which is just good. So our official bus total now is 454. How we're doing on internet. Still got buses remaining, or enough remaining. Wow, there's a lot of buses need repairing. Some of which have battery issues. Okay. Glad I got the new parts. Don't need a new brake. And here you've got 2 buses that need repairing. Indicators, yeah. No buses need repairing in here. Any buses that need repairing in here? No. So all buses are in for repair for the night. See what our final profit was for the day. 530,000. So even though we're investing a lot more, we're starting to make a lot more money. Because we're splitting off our network to different buses, to different depots. With our we're spending more on staffing, but because we've got more buses on the network at each time, because it's just more optimal, it saves the journey for an hour to get to Bolton by just having a Bolton depot. That means we get a bit more money. And with that bit more money, it is a lot better for us. What is that? 5. So that's Farnsworth to Bury. That's Farnsworth to Bury a separate way. Okay. But yeah, Bolton North is definitely probably the next bus one we're going to do. But until then, all the buses have to be repaired, washed, all that good stuff. Which means it's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new here and you enjoy what you see, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell as well to be notified every time a new video goes live. If you're not new here, or if you are, leave a like, comment, share with your friends. And other than that, have a great rest of your day. Weekend, week, whatever time it is you're watching, have a great rest of whatever it is. And I'll see you next time for the next video.